Fox 7 Austin's Casey Bowen joins us in studio with a look at Miller's legacy here. Casey.
Yeah, co-owner of the Chicago House, Miller helped poets, songwriters, and performers find their voice. Those who knew Miller said she was a patron saint of the arts, Kevin Gant included. He always knew he wanted to be a performer, but lacked confidence in front of others until he met Peg Miller.
And I'm looking at you right now I can do that. That wasn't the case before.
Back in the 80s, Kevin Gant would walk into these doors, formerly known as the Chicago House.
Everything that I've ever had opportunity-wise is because of this building.
I'll say I'm walking over the bridge.
607 Trinity Street quickly became his own personal getaway.
I basically wouldn't have a career or the confidence to perform on the street like I do now without Peg.
With a theater downstairs and a cabaret upstairs, the Chicago House led to the breeding of artists and artists alike.
They did open mics on Monday and Wednesday, and then they would group together and create showcases out of people that seemed like they had promise and had gotten enough confidence.
But it wasn't just that Peg Miller saw promise in these artists. She coached them, becoming a teacher of sorts.
If you can perform at a 100-seat theater, I learned from her, you could perform at anywhere in the world. You could perform at Woodstock or the Grammys.
Letting this place of music become a place where people could come, grow, and learn.
People used to walk in off the street. That's literally what would happen. There's so many stories.
And because of those deep connections Miller would make with those who stepped inside, is why Gant did what he did in 2012.
Now, during that time, she really became ill and actually became bedridden.
Years after the two lost touch, Gant became her personal caretaker.
Last time, 3 years ago, she couldn't get out of the bed anymore.
And when he wasn't right there by her side, he was living out the advice she gave him.
And I would play on the street, and I started getting used to playing on the street and enjoying that I could meet people like that. I think because of her legacy, it'll kind of maybe give people more information and understanding as to what Austin's music history actually is.
This weekend, March 8th at Opal Divines, there will be a memorial and an open mic night in Miller's honor.